Hey guys, how's it going and welcome to another video. Today we're going to look at some Seikoo and Zen 2v2 ranked gameplay. These are the only two Seikoo and Zen 2's games I could find, well, at least recent ones. And there is a reason for this, apart from just wanting to watch more Seikoo and Zen, which is always a fair thing to want to do. Seikoo tweeted recently, 21st of May, tweeted 30 win streak with Zen. And then it was a picture of him winning 30 2v2 games in a row on his RL tracker. And then just yesterday, someone else posted on socials that that win streak was up to 47 wins in a row. I've never heard of a win streak anything like this, outside of, win trading or boosting or anything like that. This is a legitimate 47 win streak that I believe these games were a part of. If these games were not a part of that win streak, then they would have been immediately afterwards, because I know the win streak is now the win streak is now over. Just checked his tracker, he's got a loss, so that's a bit sad. But yeah, Zen and Seikoo just spamming twos together. I think Zen was playing with other people as well because he wasn't on as big of a win streak as Seikoo. It looks like Seikoo may have just been reserving all of his twos games for Zen as his teammate. And why not? I mean, Zen's pretty good, right? Pretty good at twos. I think Zen was rank 1 at the time Seikoo got this win streak. It was either Zen or Vatira, and then Seikoo number 3. Fun fact, those three actually teamed together before any of them were pros. They were a bubble team. And I think they lost, actually, to whatever community tournament they were playing in. And now they're all doing pretty well. Multi-time LAN winners on their separate teams. But yeah, Seikoo, 47 win streak. If there's a longer win streak in ranked, at least high-rated ranked, that anyone is aware of, please let me know. I don't know of one. And oh, that's a nice little finish by Seikoo. Nice double tap for 3-0 against Matt and Willie. Yeah, 47 as far as I know is where the streak ended. Maybe it was 48, maybe 49, but ended the 26th of May on 47 wins, at least. That was what the last number I saw. I really hope they didn't just start the day off. I'm really sad to start the day with a loss, as another double tap lands for Seikoo. It's 4-0. I mean, it's sort of unfair going against these guys, especially when you're solo queuing. You're down 4-0 in just about 90 seconds. And yeah, it could easily be 5 here. Never mind, good cut there by Willie to briefly stop the bleeding. Oh, never mind, it's 5. Zen has forced the forfeit. Let's take. That's just to let you know. Actually, I wanted to show the bar there to see you guys who know it's a forfeit. Let's take a look at the last goal from Zen before we get into the second game in today's video. That's a pretty good dunk. Hey, not a bad dunk there by Zen to win game 1. Let's get to the second game, the only other game I could find of these two playing together recently. All right, game 2. Zen and Seikoo against Inspire and TMS. We are going to go on Zen POV for this one. We'll switch it up a little bit, watch what Seikoo's looking like from Zen's POV. And I do want to talk as well about RLCS, this upcoming RLCS weekend in Europe, because, you can only talk about a 47 win streak for so long. Luckily, we've got RLCS EU, the last online event of the season, well, at least last regional of the season. There will be a last chance qual, most likely for EU, in between the Major and Worlds. But Zen and Vitality are already looking pretty good to make the Major. Seikoo, still question mark. Still very much question mark on whether or not he'll make it to the Major. And then, of course, they'll need to make that Major if they're going to make Worlds outside of the last chance qual, because his team Gentlemates are improved compared to last split, but not clear top 4 yet. Dignitas have established themselves as number 2. Vitality, I think, pretty clear number 3. That number 4 is a bit up in the air with NIP in the mix. That's Nas, Itachi, and Oski. Then you've got Seikoo, Juicy, and Eugen on the Gentlemates, looking pretty good. Of course, GK, who made the Birmingham Major, are still in with a decent chance. Maybe they could go on a third regionalist split run like they did last time. It's very much open. That's going to be starting, well, as I'm watching this. Oh, nice save there by Inspire. Zen must have thought he got one there because he did stop briefly. But yeah, we do have RLCS starting, well, RLCS main event starting tomorrow as I'm recording this. No, sorry, in 2 days I'm recording this. It'll be tomorrow as this video goes live. Friday, I'll be view partying as usual on the Fridays, as I always do. So if you do want to watch along with me on the Friday, you're more than welcome to do so. It kicks off, the action starts at 4 PM British summertime. That's 5 PM for the rest of you guys in Central Europe. And I believe that is 11 in the morning Eastern daylight time. Is it EDT right now in the US? Whatever the Eastern time zone is in the US right now, that one. I think it starts at 11 AM. That's when you want to tune in for the last regional season for EU, CFZ and Vitality can lock in another top 8, see if Seikoo and Gentlemates can continue their improved form. Who's going to be that 4th team from Europe? As what on earth is this assist by Zen? That's 4-0. What on earth are you supposed to do against this? I'm sorry. You guys probably just want to watch more without me rewinding, but let's just take a look at the defender's POV of this really quickly before we continue with this replay. Yeah, good luck trying to read what on earth that was. Little pre-flip reset into bump, and then the ball just sits perfectly in the goal line for Seikoo to score. But yeah, there you go. Zen, 3 goals, 1 assist. I mean, the synergy these two have had in 2v2 is obviously impressive. They've just been playing, well, at least from Seikoo's POV, only playing together. Zen does have, I think, 1,200 twos games this season. He's got more than anyone else at that top tier. Really putting the work in right now in ranked 2s. A lot of the top pros, especially the European top pros, do love to play ranked 2s. You get some pretty quality lobbies if you queue at the right time of day. Middle East players, Middle East RLCS players, always high rated as well. Even get some North American players dabbling in the EU server every now and then. I know Space Station, who recently won the NA regional that just passed. I know they, well, at least Scribbles and Reveal do. I don't know if Gopher does. I know Scribbles and Reveal were EU ranked players for a while earlier on the season. Not sure if they still are. Yeah, you're always going to get those quality games any time of the season, especially right now as things ramp up towards the end of the online season. There's so many LANs coming up. We've got Rally, got Esports World Cup in the middle of Worlds and Rally, then of course Worlds itself. Oh, hang on, what's happening here? Zen has stopped moving. I actually didn't know this was going to happen. I'm dead serious. Okay, wait. Is he playing? He is playing. I thought maybe he was just going to be gone for an extended period of time. He was only gone for a little bit. Now he's back. They're up 5-3 in this one, so definitely a fair fight being put up by Inspire and TMS in this. The French players, Seikoo and Zen, involved in this, of course. They love to just go for the closest cheats possible. Dead ball, win the kickoff, close cheat. They love close cheating. It's probably one of the more predictable aspects of their 2v2 meta. If you want a good look at that, it's not really changed for the past few years as far as I'm aware. You can take a look at my finding the best French 2v2 player, I think the video is called. You'll just see a whole bunch of that kickoff over and over again. One of the more predictable aspects of their gameplay. Just dead, it's just done. Trying to win the kickoff, close cheat, race to the boost. Really all in. And yeah, they don't like to go for demos. They don't like to go for too many fakes. Unless maybe it's a show match or a tournament setting, then that will change. These guys in their push to, well, I'm sure they would have been going for 50 wins in a row. At least Seikoo would have been. That's a really cool number. Not sure if he got it. I don't think he got it. I think 47 was the last number that I saw. Yeah, I'm sure they were just trying to stick to what they knew, not try to roll any dice, just relying on their mechanics. And that's really all what 2s is about for them, just getting into the midfield, getting into the actual Rocket League part of the game, not the kickoff part of the game. 2's kickoff meta is pretty different from 3's kickoff meta. These guys are predominantly playing 2s to grind for RLCS, which of course is 3v3, so they don't care too much about getting a kickoff goal. That isn't going to translate into 3s. Me though, and you guys as well, go get your kickoff goal, get your fakes, get your demos. Oh, Zen. Yeah, a nice shot there with a ceiling double reset. Oh, now another nice shot. It's the own goals mid-recovery, and in it goes. For still a competitive match, Inspire and TMS are keeping this one interesting. They've scored 4 goals from 6 shots. Seikoo and Zen have put in 7 of 15 shots. It's just been pressure by the French duo here. Oh, TMS has dunked on Seikoo though. That's a bit greedy. Seikoo playing it right into the obvious dunk. And now we've got a 2-goal game. They've got to sit forward for a second in their chairs. Make sure they're locked in. I do believe, of course, that they will continue to play out. You can't go on a massive win streak like this and then think, oh, well, that's it. See you later. These guys must love playing together. They must love playing and trying to get these win streaks, trying to hit rank 1 and 2 by an absolute mile. I know for a fact that the French, they do love to just play the 2v2 game mode against and with each other. Partly because it's a rivalry, partly because they just like to play against players who are like-minded. They can read each other. And not just in the game, but maybe even the French trash talk in the text chat as well. But that's going to be game. TMS and Inspire giving them a pretty good run for their money here. But overall, Zen and Seikoo were just too much for them. And this was, like I said, one of the 2 games that I was able to find with Zen and Seikoo in their current run, their dominant run to 47 wins in a row for Seikoo. There's a little bit of a look at what they're getting up to. And as they prepare for RLCS this upcoming weekend. Shout out to Matt and shout out to Inspire for uploading these replays to ballchasing.com. Be sure to check out the links for the nextrank.com in the description. Check out Chalkcast as well if you haven't already. Do have to apologize for the lack of Chalkcast episodes. Bit of unfortunate timing with Garrett getting sick, CJ and I traveling for Rizzo and Athena's wedding. We didn't want to get fired from Chalkcast. Rizzo is our CEO, so we did it was mandatory attendance for the wedding there. But yeah, it was actually really amazing to go there. So hopefully you guys didn't miss us too much. But there's new content on the Next Rank YouTube channel. There's, of course, the Shui View Party stream. Go check that out if you haven't already. One of the funniest streams I've ever been a part of. You're definitely not going to want to miss that one. And good luck to Zen and Seikoo and everybody else in the URLCS this weekend. We'll be watching. Like I said, on the Friday, I'll be view partying. I'll be working on the main stream on Saturday, Sunday, so you can see me in the RLCS casting for the final regional of the season on Saturday and Sunday this weekend. Thank you all for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the quick look into Seikoo Zen games. If I find any more, I'll show them to you. Love watching these guys play. But this is all we've got for now. And hopefully more will pop up in ball chasing in the next few days, weeks, months, years. We'll have to wait and see. Take care, everybody. Thanks again for stopping by. I'll see you in the next one.